All right, you guys, rise and shine. Planetary hour of Venus. It is January 7th, Tuesday, Mars's day. And we've got, looks like the moon is still in Aries. Yeah, 25 degrees, 21 minutes. Let's take a look at the Sabian symbol at the 26 degree. Interesting. 26 to the 30th degree is all about proficiency. So we're at the very beginning of the last 5 degrees. It says a man possessed of more gifts than he can hold, warning against overstretching, in danger of becoming obsessed by rage of life's possibilities, avoiding overwhelm by development of discrimination. It is very unsettling to find ourselves awakened to the life as a constant spiritual experience. Rules and restrictions also operate on this level, and we have to relearn what we may or may not attempt. We are advised to move forward calmly with a high degree of caution as we encounter examinations and trials of a higher order. All right, so equipment. It says our life path is the answer to the question, at what am I competent? All right, so are you competent or incompetent? I hate that word. I hate that word. Hate it. That's bringing me back to one time I was dealing with one of my superiors, all right, in one of my workplaces, and she was actually like a head manager. And she asked me to do something, I did it, and because I didn't do it the way that she wanted me to, she called me and she said, "Are you incompetent?" And I said, "Excuse me?" It pissed me off, and I wanted to like rip her damn head off, but yeah, you know, we gotta hold ourselves, so it is what it is. Let's look at today's transits. All right, so the moon is ingressing in Taurus at 5:11 p.m. tonight. We have Mercury in Sag, and it's the very last day here. All right, it's going to quincunx over to Mars in Cancer. All right, so Mercury, here we go. Mercury at the 29th degree right now will then be in quincunx energy over to Mars in Cancer. All right, we're looking at Mercury biquintiled over to Uranus and Taurus. We've got the moon in Aries, semi-sextile to Uranus and Taurus, semi-sextile to Neptune and Pisces, a semi-square over to Jupiter and Gemini, all right, and a trine over to Mercury in Sag. We'll then see a square over to Cancer with Mars's energy and the moon in Aries, so both cardinal energies. All right, we're going to see then a semi-square over to Saturn and Pisces, a semi-sextile to the North Node in Aries. And then we'll see the moon ingress into Taurus and square over to Pluto in Aquarius. All right. So here's where it starts getting intense with the fixed signs. Cardinal energy is initiating. The fixed signs are more so supposed to be bringing in some sort of stability to the energy. All right. But normally when there's tension, there's arguments, there's fights, there's battles, there's, conflict, whatever. Let's look at the index for the 7th. We've got Aries at a physical 3, Taurus at a physical 3. We've got Gemini at a mental 1. Cancer and Capricorn, you guys are off the chart. We've got Leo, mental 3. We've got, who's that, Virgo, mental 2. Libra and Scorpio, you guys are at a physical 3. Sag, a mental 1. Again, Capricorn off the charts. Aquarius, 3, mental. And Pisces, 2. So heavy on the mental energy besides Aries and Libra and Taurus and Scorpio at a physical 3. Low energies today, whether physically and or mentally, it doesn't matter. Very low. All right, let's get into rooms. I'm only going to pull one room today. I feel like we need to limit down what's been going on here. All right, let's check it out. Okay. We got Rado. Travel both in physical terms and those of lifestyle directions, journeys, vacations, relocation, evolution, changes of places, settings, and or seeing things in a larger perspective. All right, so Rado here is the rune associated with Virgo's energy. All right, the fifth rune. Let's see what it talks about. This rune is about constant evolution in your journey. Think of your goals and all the steps you need to follow in order to achieve them. It also indicates changes and travels. All right, so are you stepping out today? Normally, short travel would be third house energy. If you're distant traveling here, you're going to be looking at Sagittarius's energy, ninth house energy. Could just be, again, seeing things in a larger perspective. All right. I don't know why I saw the hangman just now, but I did. All right. I've got my higher self oracle out here. I got moonology out here. Seed and sickle is here. I'm going to tap into some energy. I normally don't wake up with this much energy, but I do have it. I think I should take a walk today. It's like rally the troops. Shaz is coming out. Makes me laugh. All right, let's see. Freedom. Yeah, feels like get out today. That's about on the right path. And patience. I love when the card comes out that's like exampled with the actual deck. It's like a very positive energy. All right, so freedom, on the right path, and patience here. Yeah, so you're elevating here. You're on the right path. Could have been very much focused on patience and healing. And you got freedom here. That's on the bottom of the deck, going with the flow. It feels natural. Whatever you're gaining a larger perspective about, it's because you see something from a higher perspective. Again. Okay. Let's do moonology. Virgo energy again. It says a time to give rather than take. Virgo. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. New moon's happening on the 29th of the month in Aquarius. So bringing love into a situation. 1 second, you guys. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so new moon in Aquarius, new moon in Virgo. You want to know something about these two energies? Very analytical, both of them. Alright, Virgo likes to be of service to other people, and so does Aquarius. Very much like humanitarian type of energy. But giving rather than taking, and bringing love into a situation. Alright, let's get into it. I got light seers today. I've been using many of my other decks, but I haven't tapped this one since like last week, so let's get into it. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck as I split it, 6 of Swords. Mercury in Aquarius stepping in on the 27th. New moon in Aquarius stepping in on the 29th. Interesting. 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces, which currently is in a different water sign. So let's look at freedom. Let's look at freedom. Spirit said there's the ending of a situation and having to protect yourself so much. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands. This was Mars and Leo before it retrograded back into Cancer. All right, so you're at the end of a difficult cycle. Here's what it feels like. You got freedom. I don't know what that means. All right, it could just literally be a change of a place. All right, a setting, your journey, a lifestyle direction. I don't know. You're free from something, though. You're free from something. 7 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. What? I don't know if somebody literally was paying to spy on you. 7 of Pentacles is someone like investing their resources or money to help build something. All right, but this person could be spying in on your intelligence. I did speak about Virgo and Aquarius being very analytical, very efficient in the way that they do their studies or gain however information. You're at the end of something. You're at the end of something very difficult here. Something that may have been investing, all right, in you, actually, which is now giving you a sense of freedom. Weird. Okay. The 5 of Swords. Well, you were dealing with nothing but conflict and gossip and energies that, like, trying to win at all costs, whatever that means. It's a very detached type of energy, even. But if you've detached from whatever this is over here, you're on the right path. You're on the right path with something here. Venus in Aquarius is now in Pisces, so that could have been part of a transit. And you know, I'm also seeing, yeah, that's what it was. This whole Venus opposing Mars. Mars was in Leo, Venus was in Aquarius, in opposing energies. That's opposition and confrontation. So it's the ending of that energy so far, is what I'm seeing. So you're free from that. All right, cool. Now you're on the right path here. Ace of Wands. It's like you're passionate about something new. You have a new beginning in something that you desire. Your heart space is calling. Your third eye is illuminated. I mean, this could be many different things. Your willpower is strengthened. 8 of Cups, because you're emotionally withdrawn from a specific situation. If you had to go through something that was hard for you, all right, and if someone invested in spying in on you and trying to keep you held back in a way, and gossiping and rumoring about all of your secrets or whatever that may have been, could have been a very difficult time for you overall. All right, so again, you could have relocated, gone through like a change of place, removed yourself from a situation. This speaks about leaving home. This is Saturn and Pisces. Even if it seems like a loss, you're on the right path. See, what Pisces energy is meant to do is give you this energy of like perception. So if you're meant to gain a larger perspective here and you've tapped into like this new passion or whatever this is, or a desire for something new, knowing that you're on the right path, you're okay with walking away and emotionally withdrawing. You're okay with it. Maybe that's what you needed to see here in releasing yourself from a very difficult situation with that 10 of Swords. It feels tough, right? Because you've got the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and then you've got the 5 of Swords here with the 10 of Swords. Any of those energies, normally 5s require change. 7s are your mid-breakthrough within a specific, let's just call it like a deacon, right? So if you're in tarot, you would be seeing the air signs as deacons when it goes through the numerical order from the 1st to the 10th, whatever, you know, suit. The 5s are your midpoint. It's the most difficult part. The most difficult part is over. Now that you're on the right path and you release something, you're free to continue pushing forward and walking away from a situation towards your desires, is what it feels like. Knight of Cups, you're moving towards love. Or at least opening yourself up to like forgiveness. Because again, something required a lot of patience. Something had to bloom here. All right. It's almost like your energy had to bloom, but it came out of nothing. I don't want to call it nothing, but it's nothing. It's more like you trying to protect your energy rather than moving positively. But you have to go through the chaos to get to the brighter side of things, right? Let's see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you've worked on yourself emotionally. You've learned how to deal with others. You know what to deal with and what not to deal with. When it comes to love, even with the Lovers. All right, you know what choices to make and what choices not to make. And the Three of Wands and where to progress. You got sevens over here and you got threes over here. Sevens are associated to the past. All right, it's the South Node energy, but it also is spirituality. So maybe you had to go through like a spiritual awakening or something. Over here, I see heavy threes, which are Jupiter energy. You were meant to grow and expand. That's what this is. So you're on the right path. Be patient. Let's see. Told you had to bloom. You had to bloom. Okie doke. You were trapped. Eight of Swords. Jupiter and Gemini transit currently in retrograde. It's interesting. Four of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn, current transit. There's something here about your goals. Be patient with your goals. There's something blooming right now. Be patient with your goals. Ten of Wands is like hard work. Something's a lot of hard work. And it's funny because Spirit is showing me a lot of Capricorn right now. Not just Capricorn, but it's showing me like where the sun is shining right now. Where the sun is shining right now, even if you have to require yourself patience, you have to bloom. That's Capricorn energy, is patience, right? Sun in Capricorn with the Four of Pentacles. There's something that you have to have a firm grip on. Something moves slowly, patience. And then you've got this energy of Saturn in Sag, right? So if it has to do with you gaining a different perspective or tapping into some sort of higher learning that you're meant to do in order to evolve and grow and expand, as we were speaking about Jupiter's energy, that's what seems like it's the hard work. So just kind of go with the flow right now. That's what it's saying. Yeah, there's a lot of changes happening. That's why. You got to let time go by. But for right now, you're being asked to give rather than take and bring love into the situation. That's what you're doing here as you're on the right path. Bringing passion, desires, and love into something. But emotionally walking away. And maybe, again, this has to do with you learning how to forgive. Maybe you are being called to collaborate with, you know, with lovers or understanding who to be around and who not to be around, where to progress and where not to progress. Again, this opposing energy of Aquarius and Leo with Mars and Venus, that's feminine, masculine in polarity, pulling on each other's energy. It doesn't work that way. It causes one person to be standoffish and the other person to be stressed the hell out. All right, possibly gossiping about the whole process to everybody and their mom. And then you've got somebody literally here investing on spying, investing in on where your mindset is. And you're just like, I think I'm over it, Ten of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands. You're like, I'm done, and I'm done. But right now is the time to give rather than take. So, tell me about this new moon in Virgo. As we're speaking about Rado with Virgo energy, once again. The Devil. Interesting. It could be that, wow, I said it in the beginning. I was feeling it, the Hangman. All right, you have to gain a new perspective here. This is interesting. Spirit is funny. Something about Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces season. All right, so within the next, 3 months? From back in December, now through January, and through February. Into March. Release the attachments. Here it is. Aquarius is energy. Bring love into the situation. Be a humanitarian. Tap into source. All right, and take a step back if you need to gain a new perspective. Hangman. All right. Tell me more about that new moon in Virgo. It's a major decision coming up. Two of Swords. You got to face your fear with something. Tell me what that is. The Hierophant. Your commitment to spirituality. How fast you accelerate at something. How deep you tap into your emotional state. And if you've relieved yourself from the conflict. So bring love into the situation. Eight of Pentacles. This would be having to master a skill and you working on either yourself or a relationship. You could be in school at this time. King of Cups, Temperance, Chariot. You're meant to be successful. And you have spiritual support around you as well, but you're grieving. That's why you got to bring love into a situation. That's why the King of Cups is there. Be patient, bring love into a situation, and you'll find you'll be more successful. Let me get one on that Eight of Pentacles. There it is. Time to give rather than take. In order to bring love into a situation, it has to be equally given. There has to be on both ends, the willingness to work on it. Eight of Pentacles. So there's an indecision here whether you want to be in a committed relationship. This could be like going through a spiritual journey. Again, we're speaking about this being part of travels, right? Journeys. Whatever, if it's career, if it's school, if it's love, whatever. It's giving me a heavy emphasis on this opposing energy of the tension being over and done with and you having freedom from that. Now you're on the right path. So come into collaborations. Make progress when it comes to love or the decisions that need to be made. Two of Swords up here over top of the, the equal give and take. I don't know. You needed time to bloom. That's what I was getting with the energy of the Sun. Now something requires a lot of structure and patience. Discipline. A lot of hard work. The Sun, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Let's get one on Rado. Page of Wands. Feels like a fresh start, to be honest. Yeah, and we're back to the Ten of Cups where we started. Okay. Split the deck at the Star. I heard it again. Bring love into a situation. Be willing to work on it. Be willing to give that equal give and take. Something's going to start taking place when the waning moon steps in. That will be on the 14th of the month. So today's the 7th, within a week. Full moon happens on the 13th. Yeah, Spirit's showing me Cancer. Although this says new moon in Cancer, we're speaking about the energy. Full moon is going to illuminate something. Cancer are your loved ones. All right. It says you and your loved ones are safe. I believe in this deck, the full moon in Cancer says it will be like a resolution to a personal issue by next week, Monday. Tuesday, what do you have to release that no longer serves you? Okay. Let's move on. Let's get into the seed and sickle. Like, where's my deck? So this deck goes over all of the cardinal points, which we're still in a cardinal moon cycle up until the 13th of the month. Alright, and this one has fall, winter, spring, and summer. Alright, and it's pretty much like a flower deck. So I'll read out the deck and see what is coming out here in the energy. I like this focus normally on astrological points. So whether that be like the home environment with Cancer energy, Libra being the relationship house, career being Capricorn, and self being Aries. All right. Let's see. All right, so we got Verbena, new relationships and or reconciliations. Winter energy. So this could be a heavy focus, all right, from now up until next week. If it no longer serves you, full moon Cancer, out. Start waning down, releasing what no longer serves. Down at the bottom of the deck, confidence in your abilities. You have hidden powers and unexpected change coming in. Blackthorn with the fall energy. So this has to do with relationships and career overall. I see numbers 42 and 40. Fairly close together. That's interesting. Let's do Verbena first. Verbena is a historic plant of reconciliation and was carried by Roman and Persian ambassadors during the peace talks. Not only did it represent compromise, but also defiance in one's enemies. All right, so just because you're patching over a rocky situation doesn't mean that you have to give up on your agency in order to achieve an agreement. Stand your ground and make sure that you're heard too. Okay. So something that seems to be like freedom from a very difficult situation is about to come to an end. But again, it speaks about standing up for yourself. And that's what we saw with the Seven of Wands. That opposing energy, although that energy is over and done with the gossiping or the bickering or the conflict or the person trying to win at all costs, even though that's done, it's like still stand up for yourself. Don't release something or don't try to reconcile this quickly, because you have to obviously get your point across so that the same situation doesn't happen again. I don't know what that's about. Spirit just drew me to Kipper. I'm going to pull one on it. Let's see. What is that all about? A specific ending. Got it. I mean, it's very clear with the coughing card down at the bottom of the deck. It pertains to your pathway as well. Okay, let's look at the flip side of this. Verbena says, it's a plant of attraction, known for its ability to compel docility in animals and kindness in people. This card is a sign that you're in the perfect position to build some new and positive relationships. It's time to win over some new friends and widen your network, but don't be insincere about it. Just be yourself, and your determination and passion will shine through. All right. So again, you might just be stepping into new relationships here. Whatever endings are leading you to a brand new pathway is the way I'm seeing it in Kipper. Okay. Something about the energy of the sun. I'm seeing 19 there. Or the 19th is when the sun steps into Aquarius. Somebody here is going to be 35 years old. This is creepy because I'm in Aquarius and I'm going to be 35 years old this year. Okay. Great fortune coming in as well. I see that on the bottom of the deck. It's showing me the water bearer. Okay. Great fortune. Let's take a look. We're at the end of this pathway here and on to another pathway. You're going to be meeting new people, but you're also meant to stand your ground against what you need to, I guess, finish up, wrap up, whatever that may be. Seven of Pentacles. If something feels like you're still invested. And again, whoever was in the energy over this way here earlier with the Freedom card, it feels like they were heavy invested on watching you, spying on you, seeing where your mindset is. And it was the cause of that opposition of Aquarius and Leo energy with Mars and Venus. So this will be like your counterpart, right? Venus being the feminine, masculine being Mars. Tell me about the investment here. And this could be patiently waiting as well with the Seven of Pentacles. It's a Saturn and Taurus energy. Ten of Cups. All right, I don't know if you're waiting for you to step back into your happiness, because again, it was speaking here about bringing love into the situation with that new moon in Aquarius. It's not till the end of the month, 29th. Yeah, it's giving me Aquarius' energy. Your heart space is blocked, I told you. All right, you could be very like standoffish right now. Very much. Four of Cups, you don't want to be bothered. You're rejecting people's offers. You're not happy. You're discontent with something. Let's look at Blackthorn. An old woman stands in the woods, her back bent, a raven on her shoulder, and a staff of blackthorn holding her up. Despite her fragile appearance, this is Kaleech, the guardian of the ancient woodlands. People may underestimate you, but you know the true power that lurks within, especially when you are surrounded by people and places that you love. Don't let other people's opinions take away your confidence in your own abilities. So you have specific hidden powers, what that feels like. That's what the card says. You got a hidden power. I don't know, maybe there's something in the palm of your hands that's growing. Interesting. Because the following card here is the key. All right, with Moonwort. And it speaks about reconciling with the past and overcoming barriers and success through subtle means. So again, the Verbena card was speaking about reconciliations. Maybe you are going to reconcile with something from the past. But there's something about your confidence here. And not allowing the surrounding people and places that you love and their opinions take away from your confidence. This would be the energy. I kept seeing it in my third eye. The Five of Swords, in which we just saw. That would be like people in your ear gossiping, telling you that you're doing something wrong or that you're on the wrong path or something like that. Okay. Flip side. You know where you're going. You got a plan in place and everything feels like it's on course. But with the appearance of Blackthorn comes icy hailstorms. Closely linked to Kaleech, goddess of winter, and Blackthorn, the tree of strife that has a different idea of what's best for you. So some unexpected change is coming in. An unexpected change is coming your way, ready to interrupt even your best laid plans. Stay on your feet and be ready to react quickly. One wrong step will sweep you away. But if you're canny and heed this warning, you'll still be able to come out on top. You got somebody coming for you. It's especially if you're trying to free yourself from a specific situation. Spirit just said the planet of war, Mars, is in retrograde in Cancer at its fall. Cancer being all about family. This has to do with family. The ending of a difficult situation with family. Your challenge here, I guarantee, would bring love back into a situation. Because you're over it. You don't want anything to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Because you're heartbroken. But there's something here about you needing to gain a new perspective. I kept seeing it from the very beginning of the reading. The Hangman. Something about Pisces season. But Venus is in Pisces right now, which is all about being at its exaltation. It's comfortable there, it's aware there, and it's working with its best strength to bring in the energy of love. Let's pull on Blackthorn. Alright, so have confidence in your abilities and let no one change the opinion of what you've got going on. But there could be a major change coming in the wind that you don't see coming. Just unexpected. There's something about you having the gift of something right in the palm of your hands. That's crazy. Look at this. Two different decks. And something here about the reconciliation to the past. So that you can overcome whatever those barriers are. It feels like someone invested in spying in on you. And that shit made you fucking cold. Oof, damn. Spirit is funny. Ten of Swords. It's like, end that situation. Remove yourself. Light at the end of the tunnel is the way I just heard it. Queen of Wands is so that you can remain confident in your abilities. You see what I'm saying? Somebody here doesn't want you doing what you're doing. Investing in what you're investing in. And if that person is trying to go against your great fortune that's meant to come in the faith that you have that something's going to work out, and the reason why your heart space is blocked right now, alright, something has to be an equal give and take, and it's not. Virgo could be the amount of hard work you're putting into something. It could be that, again, your health needs to be up to par. It could be that you're not being of service to other people. I don't know. What's this Queen of Wands here? That's your strength, your courage, your bravery, your boldness, your humbleness. I mean, it could be many different things. There's Virgo. I feel like you've done the work, and somebody, is it pressure? You've done the work. That's dark night of the soul right there. You've transformed overall, and somebody doesn't like it. You deserve great fortune out here. You've done the work. You've gained a different perspective on life already. So if others are not willing to change with you, it's not your fucking problem to bring love into a situation. It's about your confidence in what you're doing and who you choose to walk away from. What you choose to invest in. Spirit just showed me again, patience. Okay, so why patience? Because you don't know what the future holds. Again, an unexpected change is coming in. Spirit is asking you to forgive. Page of Cups. Does this have to do with North Node in Pisces? Because I'm seeing it here twice. Or something about Aries season coming up. You're not seeing things clearly. The moon, your emotions are involved. Is the reason why you want to move forward independently. You're over it. I'm telling you from the very beginning, I felt it. You're over it. Maybe you're tired of fighting for something. Maybe you're tired of trying to give and you're not receiving in return. Is that freeing yourself from your hidden enemies, the moon? Because it's freedom. This is freedom. It came out twice already in the energy. Yes, you're being released. You're highly elevating here. You're evolving, you're growing, you're expanding. That could be spiritually. You're awakening overall. Somebody's not on your level, you know. Two people on their own paths. These two people are divorced. They're not together in love. Yeah, this person could be going back to school or learning what it is to experience heartbreak as well. You've already gone through this. See what I'm saying? That's where the major decision comes in, to walk away and go after your passions. Listen, there's two energies here, clearly cold as hell. And Spirit is saying that there's time to bring love into a situation. Both people were experiencing the heartbreak, and there was a lesson to be learned in that, and how to either face your fears, to emotionally withdraw, or to focus on bringing the passion back in. It's showing me Mercury in Aquarius. Once again, when we split the deck, it came out earlier with the Ten of Cups. This speaks about moving on. This speaks about being happy. Take it as it resonates and choose your battles wisely. With the Five of Wands. No more conflict, no more challenges, no more burdens. You don't want it. It's not necessary. Unnecessary drama is the way I'm hearing it. Alright. That's what I got, you guys. That's what I got. I can pull a little tea leaf and get a little information out of there and see where the energy is going. Okay. But something feels like it's over. But again, we're in cardinal energy now, moving into fixed. By the time mutable energy comes through with that new moon in Pisces, full moon in Virgo, another eclipse, all right, we won't be seeing changes until then. You'll have to remain more so adaptable when that time comes around. Right now is creating some sort of stability, whether that's within or for yourself, or however this is working out for you. And it could be many different areas. All right, career, relationship, self, your journey overall, spiritually. Could be many different things. Could be many different things. I gotta pop you guys off the charger 1 second. Let's see. You're protected from negative forces beyond your control. December was significant. Okay. Maybe it started back then. Good advice from a wise person. Could have been a Sag. That's just the way I heard it. Gavel. Involvement with the law. Down at the bottom of the deck. Heartache over what you no longer have. Spear. Okay. So this seems like you being protected since back in December. All right, was something that was beyond your control. Good advice from a wise person is coming in with whatever the involvement is with the law. Could be court. I'm seeing the gavel. What were you being protected from? A repeated pattern in love. Again, with the spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Let's look at December. A time of giving rather than receiving. Spirit just said Christmas. What? Something about Christmas. So December was all about a time of giving rather than receiving. Good advice from a wise person. Jupiter and Gemini energy. Something about you feeling trapped. If somebody gives you advice on feeling trapped, take it. Involvement with the law. 3 of Wands. Sun in Aries, 3 of Cups, Mercury in Cancer. There's something here that your intuition is telling you to move forward with, to make progress with. Tell me more. How to bring things back into balance with your family and or friends. Told you, something about listening to your intuition. I'm not making this shit up. Maybe you have to go into like this meditative state and give yourself time and be patient. Bring things back into balance, gain new perspective. All right. Interesting. There was something here about you waiting for your ships to come in. All right, waiting to celebrate something. And back in December, there was supposed to be an equal give and take. And it looks like you were going through things and being protected from you being heartbroken. Dealing with difficulties in love. Heartache over what you no longer have. There was this energy of feeling entrapped. And it says it's good advice from a wise person. All right, let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. Heavy Jupiter energy there. Jupiter being in Gemini. I don't know, maybe you had to hermit yourself again. Release yourself from whatever that was and kind of just let the wheel turn in however it was going to turn. All right. Split the deck. You will receive a gift. The box is here. From your angels specifically. Because you dealt with discord amongst your family and or friends. I told you. Look at it right here. Friends and family. Involvement with the law. Again, something about you should accept valid criticism and you should accept advice from a wise person. That's what that feels like. Interesting. There's an opportunity going to open up for you here. You're going to meet with someone that is a stranger. All right. You're going to have a lot of business success. It's going to bring in a lot of good fortune. Try not to take a risk if somebody's leaving your life. Okay? It's the end of a situation, a very difficult situation with someone specifically in your life. Could be involving love, and it could be someone in your family, unfortunately. Okay? So don't be sad, just go with the flow, be patient. You'll be fine. Stay prayed up. Okay? Whoa. I don't know, whatever the betrayal may have been, that was the 10 of Swords. Right? Whatever the gossip was about, whoever was creating the conflict, however you were being protected or protecting your own energy. Again, we were looking at the Venus in Aquarius opposing Mars and Leo energy. All right. That was a heavy emphasis on what was going on back in even December. Okay. Now there's a court issue. Let's get one more advice before we go. Show gratitude for where you are right now and trust the process. Okay. That's it. Yeah, and ask for guidance if you need direction. I like it. That's positive advice. Okay. So stay prayed up. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.